Have you ever felt that electric moment when your eyes meet across a crowded room? That split second where the noise fades, the world blurs, and you are suddenly acutely aware of just him. We've all heard the cliché that the eyes are the window to the soul. But here is the truth that romance novels don't tell you. That window has biometrics, it has science, and it's almost impossible to fake. Before a man says a single word, before he works up the courage to send that text or ask for your number, his eyes have already signed a confession. The issue is, most of us are taught to listen to words, but we are rarely taught to read the eyes. We are going to change that today. We are going to dissect the psychology of attraction through the lens of ocular science. By the end of this, you won't just be looking into his eyes. You'll be reading them like a book. We are covering 9 distinct, science-backed ways his eyes betray his hidden feelings for you. Let's begin. The anatomy of attraction, the science setup. Before we dive into the list, we need to understand why the eyes are so powerful in the first place. Psychologically, the human brain is hardwired to respond to eyes. From the moment we are born, we seek out faces, specifically eyes, for survival cues. When we talk about love and attraction, we are really talking about the autonomic nervous system, the part of the body we cannot control. When a man looks at someone he is attracted to, his body undergoes a chemical shift. Adrenaline pumps, dopamine surges. This physiological change directly affects the eyes. Think of his pupils not just as windows, but as lie detectors. They react to light, yes, but they also react to interest. This is the foundation of everything we are about to discuss. He can control his words, he can control his posture, but he cannot control the microscopic muscles in his iris reacting to the sight of you. Way number 1, the pupil dilatation effect. Let's start with the most primal and scientifically undeniable sign, pupil dilation. If you are in a well-lit environment, say a coffee shop or a daytime park, and you notice his pupils appear larger, darker, and deeper than usual, that is not a trick of the light. Psychologically, when the brain perceives something rewarding, something it wants, it releases dopamine. This dopamine triggers the sympathetic nervous system, which dilates the pupils to let in more light. Why? Because evolutionarily, we want to see the object of our desire more clearly. We want to drink them in. Here is the fascinating part. Studies have shown that we actually find people with dilated pupils more attractive. It's a feedback loop. If he looks at you with dilated pupils, you subconsciously register that as interest, which might make your own pupils dilate, which makes him find you more attractive. The key takeaway here is context. If you walk from bright sunlight into a dark bar, his pupils will dilate anyway. That's just biology. But if you are standing in consistent lighting and you notice his eyes darken or expand when he focuses on your face, his brain has just labeled you as a reward. Way number 2, the soft focus gaze. This is the opposite of the scanning, predatory look. This is the gaze of comfort. When a man has deep feelings for you, especially feelings beyond just physical attraction, his gaze changes texture. Psychologically, we have 2 modes of seeing, ambient and focal. Focal vision is what we use to inspect things, to read, to judge. Ambient vision is what we use to take in the whole picture, to feel safe. When a man is falling for you, he will stop looking at you and start looking into you. His eyes will soften. The hard focus on your lips or your outfit relaxes. Instead, his eyes will slowly scan your entire face, your hairline, your cheeks, the way you move when you talk. This is the cradle gaze. It's the look a mother gives a child, and it is the look of deep attachment. In the psychology of love, this signals that his brain is moving from the lust center, the hypothalamus, to the attachment center, the ventral pallidum. If his eyes look warm and soft rather than sharp and hungry, he is feeling a connection that goes deeper than skin. Way number 3, the eyebrow flash. This one lasts less than 1/5 of a second, so you have to be paying attention. The eyebrow flash is a universal, cross-cultural signal of recognition and greeting. It's that quick, subtle raise of the eyebrows when we see someone we are happy to see. However, in the context of romantic feelings, it changes slightly. If he is just a friend, the eyebrow flash is there, but it's neutral. But if he has feelings for you, the flash is accompanied by what psychologists call a positive affect. You won't see the flash consciously, but your brain will. Watch him the next time he sees you from across the street, or when you walk into a room he's already in. Do his eyebrows jump up for just a microsecond, and does his whole face seem to light up? That is an involuntary signal of joy. It's his brain saying, "Oh, reward detected." You cannot fake the speed of that flash. It is an honest reaction. Way number 4, the triangle gaze, social versus intimate. In communication psychology, we talk about the gaze triangle. There are 3 main types of gaze. 1. The business gaze. Your eyes focus on a triangle on his forehead and between his eyes. It's serious, dominant, but impersonal. 2. The social gaze. Your eyes drop down to a triangle between his eyes and his mouth. This is friendly, comfortable, non-threatening. 3. The intimate gaze. This is the big one. His eyes drop down from your eyes, down past your chin, and down the rest of your body, and then back up. But here is the nuance. A man who purely wants a physical relationship will linger on the intimate gaze. He will scan your body, and his eyes will stay low. A man who has true feelings for you will perform the triangle gaze in a specific order. He will look into your eyes, connection, drop down to your lips, desire, and then come back up to your eyes, affection. That return to the eyes is the key. If he looks at your body but never comes back to your eyes, he's assessing a product. If he looks at your body, then looks back at your eyes with that soft focus we mentioned earlier, he is connecting the physical attraction to the person he is falling for. Way number 5, the gaze duration, the 2-second rule. In Western culture, the average comfortable stare between strangers lasts about 2 to 3 seconds. After that, it becomes aggressive or intimate. Pay attention to how long he holds your gaze during conversation. Does he look away immediately? That could be shyness, or it could be disinterest. But does he hold it for a beat longer than necessary? If you are talking, and he holds eye contact for 4, 5, even 6 seconds without aggressively staring, he is engrossed. Psychologically, we hold eye contact with people we find emotionally significant. We look at things we love longer because we are trying to encode them into memory. But there is a second layer here, the gaze cue. If you are holding eye contact and he looks away, watch where he looks. If he looks down, it's usually a sign of shyness or processing emotion. If he looks to the side, he might be thinking of an escape. But if he holds your gaze, looks down at your lips or your hands, and then looks back up, he is imagining a future with you in it. He is mentally cataloging you. Way number 6, the territorial blink. Blinking is usually an unconscious act to lubricate the eyes. But under stress or high emotion, blink rate changes. When we are lying, we often blink faster. When we are relaxed, we blink normally. However, when a man is interested in you, you might notice something odd, a decrease in blink rate. He will stare at you with such intensity that he forgets to blink. His eyes might dry out, and he'll do a quick, almost irritated blink to reset. This is a territorial or predatory instinct. In the animal kingdom, predators don't blink when stalking prey because they can't afford to lose visual contact. In humans, this translates to intense focus. If he is staring at you, barely blinking, hanging on your every word, his brain is in a state of high engagement. He doesn't want to miss a single micro-expression. He doesn't want to miss a second of you. Conversely, a genuine, warm blink, a slow blink, is a sign of deep comfort. Cats do it when they trust you. If he is looking at you and does a few slow, heavy blinks, it's a sign that he is completely at ease in your presence. He trusts you. Way number 7, the checking micro-glance. This is the sign that separates a crush from he has it bad. You'll be sitting together, maybe watching a movie or eating a meal. He seems focused on his plate or the screen, but then out of the corner of your eye, you catch him. He glances at you. Not a full turn of the head, but a micro movement of the eyes, and the instant he thinks you might catch him, he darts his eyes away. Psychologically, this is called gaze monitoring. He is checking on you. He is checking to see if you are happy, if you are bored, if you are looking back at him. This is the behavior of someone who is invested in your state of being. A man who doesn't care won't check. He will be absorbed in his own world. But a man who is falling for you will have a constant, low-level awareness of your location and your mood. Those little glances are him reassuring his own brain. She's still here. She's okay. It's a sign of protective affection. Way number 8, the asymmetrical smile connection. The eyes and the mouth are connected by the zygomatic major muscle, but they don't always tell the same truth. You've heard the saying, his eyes were smiling. That is real. A fake smile, a social smile, only uses the mouth. The lips go up, but the eyes remain unchanged. They might even look cold or detached. But when he has feelings for you, you will see the Duchenne smile. This is where the outer part of the eye, the orbicularis oculi, contracts, creating crow's feet and making the eyes crinkle and brighten. Watch his eyes when he laughs at your joke. Do they crinkle up until they are almost closed? Does the skin around his eyes bunch up? That is genuine delight. You cannot voluntarily contract that muscle. If his eyes are participating in the smile, his heart is participating in the moment. That specific look, the crinkled eyes looking at you, is one of the highest forms of non-verbal affection. Way number 9. The asymmetry of desire, left side bias. This is perhaps the most advanced and fascinating psychological sign. Neuroscientists have discovered that the human face is not symmetrical in emotional expression. The left side of our face tends to display emotions more intensely and honestly than the right side. This is because the right hemisphere of the brain, which controls the left side of the body, is dominant for emotional processing. So how do you use this? When you are with him, try to observe which side of his face is more directed toward you. If he is truly engaged and feeling a deep emotional connection, he will unconsciously turn his left cheek slightly toward you. He will present his left eye to you. This is a vulnerable act. He is showing you his more honest, less controlled side. If he is constantly turning so that his right side faces you, he might be presenting his social mask. But if you catch him gazing at you with his left eye leading, with the left side of his face softer and more open, he is letting you see the real him. He feels safe enough to be emotionally naked with you. The danger zone, reading the bad signs. Now that we've covered the good signs, we have to address the context. You can't look at these signs in a vacuum. For every positive, there is a negative that looks similar but feels different. The stare versus the glare. If his gaze is intense but his jaw is tight and his body is stiff, that isn't love. That is aggression or competition. Love softens the body. The pupils. Pupils dilate for interest, yes, but also for stress. If you are in an argument and his pupils are huge, he isn't attracted. He is in fight or flight mode. The darting eyes. If he looks at you, but then immediately looks at the exit, or looks at other women while talking to you, his eyes are telling you he is looking for a better option. The eyes are honest, but you have to read them in context with the rest of the body language. If his eyes say, "I love you," but his feet are pointing toward the door, his feet are telling the truth. How to test the theory, the return gaze. You now have the tools, but how do you use them without staring like a maniac? You need to engage in what psychologists call reciprocal gazing. If you suspect he has feelings, try this. The next time you're talking and he makes you laugh, hold his gaze for just 1 second longer than you normally would. Smile softly and then look down. Then wait. Count to 3 slowly in your head. Now, look back up. If he is still looking at you, waiting for you to look back, that is the golden ticket. He couldn't look away. Your gaze is magnetic to him. If he is fiddling with his phone or looking at the TV, he might just be friendly. But if his eyes are patiently waiting for you to return, he is hooked. That moment, when your eyes meet again after that brief look away, is the moment the love gaze is confirmed. It's a mutual recognition. It's you saying, "I saw you looking," and him saying, "I don't care that you caught me." The psychological takeaway. So, why does this matter? Why spend 30 minutes talking about eye contact? Because in a world full of noise, full of dating apps and text messages where words can be edited and deleted, the eyes remain the last unfiltered source of truth. They are analog in a digital world. When a man has feelings for you, his eyes will treat you differently than they treat anyone else. They will soften, dilate, linger, and search for you. His eyes will perform a silent dance that his mouth is too afraid to speak. The psychology of love is complex, but the biology of attraction is simple. We move toward what we want, we look at what we love, and we cannot stop our bodies from betraying our hearts. The next time you are with him, don't just listen to what he says. Look at what his eyes confess. You might just find out everything you need to know before he says a word. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of love and eye contact, please take a moment to share this with a friend who needs to know if his stares are real. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the human heart, and as always, keep looking closely. The truth is always in the details.